Sukwini layizolo sesathola indaba ezithi i-leader ye-NCC okuyi-National Coloured Congress uFadil Adams ususpendiwe eParliament for 20 days. Kusho ukuthi akeze ukubabika eParliament for 20 days. Kusho ukuthi uyozibuye ngenyanga ezayo. Siyazi ukuthi maduze kulindeleke ukuthi ayothula ubufakazi bakhe lapha ya kwiMadlanga Commission. Ngitheke ngisabheka lezo ndaba ngaphinde ngathola indaba ezithi uDavid Skhosana we-MK Party naye ususpendiwe. Sizofunda ngaleso statement. La ningithethelele kakhulu ke ngomsindo la kwi-background yami. Ngikwenye workshop la khona umfowethu ngemphelezelo ozolungisa imoto yakhe. So la sikhona kunomsindo ngoba kuyasetshenzwa. Bengisakhuluma lo nodaba lika Skhosana. Ama members of parliament anendlela okufuneka aziphathe ngayo. So kune code of conduct. Usho ukuthi member of parliament funeka iziphathe ngendlela ethize, ikhulume ngendlela ethize ngoba njengoba belapha ya bangama public representatives, ba represent abantu laba abavotela ukuze babe ngama member of parliament. That's why bebizwa ngabo honorable. So kunendlela efuneka baziphathe ngayo. Uma ukwenza kwakho noma ukukhuluma kwakho kuphambene naleya ndlela, obonayo ukuthi wenza into wrong, uyakwazi ukuyokumangalela kwi-ethics committee. Ikwazi ukubheka ukuthi lento eyenzile iyahambelana nemigomo nemibandela ebekela umuntu oyi-member of parliament njengoba mayizongena eParliament uthatha isifungo. So ufuna kubonakala ukuthi that oath owayithatha are you still honoring it na? Sizofunda kudaba lika Skhosana manje. MK Party Member of Parliament David Skhosana has been suspended from Parliament and will play no part in parliamentary processes from the 3rd of August to 21 August 2026 after being found to have contravened Parliament's Code of Ethical Conduct and Disclosure of Members' Interest. According to the ENCA, Parliament said the Ethics Committee found that Skhosana breached the code in two separate matters. In the first matter, the committee found that Skhosana failed to properly disclose a directorship in UVO Communication in the public section of the Register of Members' Interest, despite the company being identified in the Auditor General's audit findings as a service provider. As a result, he was reprimanded in the House and fined 15,000 rand. Ngobuzwa ukuthi as a member of parliament kwakufuneka disclose ukuthi une company la, leyo company i-service provider kweminye imisebenzi yaseParliament. So ngoba ka discloseanga icala leli ngakho kuthiwe bambizile wase enikezwa ifine ka 15,000 rand ngenxa ukuthi nje aka discloseanga ukuthi mina ngine business ethize. Kufana no president no minister, uma uzongena eParliament bengazo minister bengazi ukuthi abantu abangama members of parliament, but it makes sense ngoba uyiphathi eParliament, so kufanele udisclose yonke into ukuze kwaze ukuthi kwenzakalani. Yingakho kufanele ama members of parliament kwenza i-lifestyle audit kuwo, ngoba kungenzeka ukuthi abanye bayawathola la tender yokuthi abe service provider kanti usenzise ngendlela ezithize. Ezinye zezinto lezi ezibalekile ukuze le into ezinje zingaphinde zenzeke. Asiqhubeke ne-statement sizudaba lakho lesibili. In the second matter, the committees found that Skhosana verbally intimidated a Newsroom Africa journalist. Following an interview conducted in Parliament, he was again reprimanded in the House and was suspended from parliamentary debates and committee meetings for 15 parliamentary days, with his salary and allowances reduced for the duration of the suspension. The suspension means Skhosana will not participate in parliamentary process between 3 August and 21 August 2026. Parliament said the sanctions followed finding that he had contravened its code of ethical conduct and disclosure of members' interest in two separate matters. Uma ufuna ubufakazi bokuthi eSouth Africa siphila kwi-freedom na kwi-democracy, ila ubona khona buka nje ukuthi ngenxa yokuthi njenge-member of parliament waphatha kabi i-journalist, lokho kuphule ilokhuzana i-ethical conduct yaseParliament, ngoba ama-members of parliament akufanelanga drive ama-emotions. Funeka uphendule umbuzo obuzwe wona, ne-journalist nayo ine-responsibility yokuthi iziphathe kahle. Esinye seyizathu esenza ukuthi bafuna ukuregulate ama-podcast yiso lesi, ngoba ama-podcast nawo bafuna babe nebhodi la uzokwazi ukuthi uma une-complain ne-podcast uhambe uyoyi-reporta khona, bekwazi lapho ukuthi babe ney'ndlela zokuba-discipline ukuthi ukuze kuzonqandeka lento ye-misinformation, kuze kuzonqandeka inkinga nje yokuqala ye-misinformation, ukuthi abantu, yes, kuyilungelo labantu ukuthi abakhulume, kodwa akhuluma ama-facts, ngoba lezi zinto yithinta iy'mpilo zabantu. Kungenzeka ngamango waqambile ugcina umosha iy'mpilo zabanye abantu. Esinye seyizathu lezi, ngoba ama-members of parliament uyazi ukuthi uwa-reporta phi. For ama-programs adlala ku-TV naku-radio ikhona i-BCCSA. For ama-journalist angiyazini i-organization, but nawo kunendawo la uba-reporta khona. For ama-lawyer kukhona i-LPC. For ama-judge konje bayibizana i-JSC. Zonke lezo ndawo zingoma-oversight body lapho ukwazi ukureporta khona uma ngabe izinto zingenzekanga kahle. Isona sizathu lesi esenza uzwe bethi bafuna ukuregulate ama-podcast. Sihle lelo side lelo lihle, ngoba nawo ama-podcasters, yes, kufanele sibe ne-freedom of speech njengoba sinayo ne-freedom of expression, kodwa singahlukumezi amalungelo abanye abantu. Akufanelanga uma une-platform enje ugcine uthuka abantu. Okwesibili, akufanelanga ube ne-platform enje ugcine uspreada i-misinformation. Izwe leli lethu lilila likhona ngenxa ye-misinformation. Ayikho into ovela uyikhuluma, vele umuntu uthi ukhuluma ngento ethiza, vele athi amaGupta. Mawuthi letha ubufakazi phela, wayengaboshiwe amaGupta aqala abamba yeke yini i-misinformation.
Thank you. We are here at Brook Lane Police Station. As you know that Umkhonto Wesizwe made a statement in Parliament, the ad hoc committee, to say that we are going to open a case against Advocate Johnson. Indeed, we've opened a case today in Brook Lane Police Station. As you remember that Advocate Johnson gave different statement, in these committees. At the ad hoc committee he said something, at the Madlanga Commission he said something. And that's what we call perjury. So the case of perjury has been made here in Brook Lane Police Station, and the issue of the defeating of the end of justice. And we hope that the law enforcement agency will do what they're supposed to do. If you remember well, it's the same police station where we opened a case against Lieutenant General Sibiya and Minister Senzo Mchunu. And the police, we are happy that they followed up. Those matters were attended, and we hope this one of Advocate Johnson, a former IDEC boss, that it will be as well before followed. As Umkhonto Wesizwe Party, we need all the institutions to account. It's not like in the 6th administration. The 7th administration, we made sure that at least there's accountability. And I think our actions speak volume, that we are a party which wants everyone, and South African as well, that their taxpayers' money should not go in vain. I thank you. Thank you. Amanda. Amanda. Gwaza Mkhonto Gwaza. Tikitela Mkhonto Tikitela.
Ubengazi uSikhosana ukuthi mayibuya ukuyovulela icala against Advocate Andrea Johnson uzokwehlelwa inkinga okuthiwa kamiswe emsebenzini. So simbone ke ngale kwe-2023, asithi nje simbone kupheleni ka-August. Mina nawe sidibane kwivideo elandelayo. Ngiyacela ukuze ukuphala kwakho ngezwe uthweni ubona kanjani. Ningixole kakhulu ngomsindo. Just ukuthi ngila i-workshop and ngizohlala usuku lonke. Manje ngakho ngithi angenze le video ngikhiphe manje.